Hey everybody, so Andrew came in to help me and he took all of the paneling off of that wall, which is what we had talked about, and he also removed the tack strips in the whole house. So I am like so excited because it just makes it seem like such a big job has been taken off my plate. So I'm gonna clean up because he did tell me that he left a mess, which is fine, because I have no problem cleaning, sweeping, and all that stuff. So let's get to it.
Hey everyone, so since we've opened up this other property here, I haven't had a chance to do any sort of an in-depth look, and I've kind of just done surface level stuff, walked around, all that, but I really need to kind of explore the guts of this place because there's a lot going on and we really have no idea. So you might be able to hear some noise behind me. It's getting cooler, so I fired up the furnace for the first time. It seems to be running pretty well. I can feel the heat already coming in. It was 55 degrees Fahrenheit when we first showed up. So I got a cool new tool to help me diagnose exactly what's going on in this house, especially with the heat system, and help me detect other things like water lines, water leaks, drafts, stuff like that. So from TOPDON, we got this is the cover. I've already set it up on my phone. It's an infrared camera that hooks in, and this thing is so cool. So I had it on. I haven't really explored much, but here it is here. So it plugs into the bottom. I downloaded an app, and it literally took me less than a minute to set it up. So you can see here that middle crosshair. When I point it at something, it'll tell me the temperature of it. So what's that looking at? What's that hot thing? Oh, that's my phone case. See, the phone case is warmer. I just took it off to put the camera in, so it's still detecting it's warm. So let's walk around for a sec and just see how this heat's doing, because we got a lot of vents in here, and I don't know exactly what they're up to. Recording. So I got to be careful. See, I hold it, but the camera's now down at the bottom. Alright, so you can see here the lights are obviously much hotter. They're showing about 41 degrees Celsius, so that's pretty warm. And I go to this register, and that's at 37, 39 degrees, something around there. Okay, so
This is in Celsius?
yeah, this is all in Celsius. I could probably change it to Fahrenheit. I just haven't done that yet. The Celsius is fine. So that's pretty cool. So we definitely got heat coming out of there. We got heat coming out of this one. And come over here, I'm assuming that's cold air return, but no, we've got heat. But what's interesting is the heat coming out of this is only 19 and 20 degrees, something around there. And that is, yeah, so this isn't a heat register. I don't really know what's going on with that. And then we go down here. So you'll see this register here is still cold. And in fact, it's a little bit colder than the wall. So that's definitely a cold air return. And then these floor vents. So that is colder. And we're on a concrete slab. Concrete slabs should be pretty cool. So that is definitely cold air return. So we have to leave all these vents. Now, what I would like to do, since the venting is already in the attic, is when we do go to do some more extensive renovation on this place, when I open things up, I can run these vents into the wall and get them in a more appropriate location. I could also get the cold air return so they come up into the wall, and you know, it'd be a lot more like a normal house, or a modern house, I should say. On in here.
Is that one working?
Yeah. Just like that.
And then that hole in the ceiling, is that also emitting heat?
So is this hole straight through?
I don't know.
Oh, here, come over here. Show them something creepy. So, no, come behind me. Alright, so I think we gotta be standing right about here. And, oh, there's a ghost. So this camera actually catches our reflections. Even though we can't see them, you can see it vivid in infrared. So I'm gonna move over here. Yeah, and there you are with the camera right behind me. All right, let's have a look. So this hole, so what it's detecting is the loose paper. That's a funny way to cover the patch drywall. So yeah, it's definitely detecting that hole is straight through, and yeah, there's a warm draft through there. So, and this is also cool. So you see over here, see that little blue line here, and then you see all those little dots? That's actually detecting the joist, or the truss. I don't know if it's joist or truss, probably conventional frame. So all those solid blue dots are the nails holding the drywall, and this is the ceiling joist. And same thing when you go into the wall, you can detect those subtle differences, and you can see them right there. And because this is an open cavity wall, you can see that the heat that's developing in the attic from the registers is actually coming through the joist. It's sitting at the top right now, and then it's still cooler towards the bottom. So this is a really cool diagnostic tool. And heat obviously accumulates towards the top of a room, so we're seeing all that.
I really like how you just plug it into your camera.
Yeah,
Or your phone.
It's so convenient.
That is really cool.
So, you know, some of the other uses when you're doing diagnostic on vehicle repairs and stuff like that, this is going to be extremely handy. So, now another thing it should be able to detect is, I don't know if it'll work with plastic covers on, but these outlets, it should be able to tell me if they're live. point at it. Yeah, I think there's too much in the way. Not quite. Too much interference. But it's so cool. It can pretty much see through the wall. Like I'm looking at a wall stud right here. I can see every nail in it. You know, I can even see previous patches. So if somebody patched a wall, that'll show up on here.
I want to see that other bedroom and the bathroom too. I want to just see if there's drafts in this bedroom.
You know what else we could do? If we went into the Porter house and we can inspect the wall and see if there's anything buried behind.
Oh.
Yeah. So looking at this. So it's drafts you're concerned about?
Oh, I don't know. I just wanted to know if it was okay.
Not really seeing anything. I'm seeing that this window's actually, all the windows in here are actually pretty decent.
Really? That's good.
Yeah, well, they're way better than the windows we have in the other house.
Okay.
The other ones are single pane. These ones are actually worth keeping. And you know, they're nice wood windows. They're all functioning very well, except the one that's painted shut.
Yeah.
But all I would really want to do down the road with this, if we wanted to make them more efficient, is replace the glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really detecting anything on here. So if there was a draft, what I would see, covering the camera again. If there was a draft, what I would likely see, let's say it was coming out this corner, we would see a much darker blue area of air coming through. You know, sort of like when I go up here and I can see this area around is purple. So that's the heat that it's emitting. And then it kind of blends into the air further in. So we would see something like that, except it would be a dark blue or a darker blue that would be emitted here. So. Oh. Get a little lower. So over here, we got something going on in the attic. Come over here. So this here, this red line, something is warm there. So what that might be is if there's
pipe to this thing?
Right. So I haven't been up there to investigate anything. If the insulation is bare there and that duct is sitting on the drywall, that could very well be. That creeps me out every time I see myself in the mirror. I can actually see you in the wall right now.
Why?
Because you're reflecting off the paint. So.
My energy is reflecting off the paint.
Yeah, you look like you like this when you get this footage actually, because you look pretty creepy right now.
I want to see that room too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we gotta get a new diffuser on here. So yeah, these ducts are definitely gonna have to be cleaned out at some point. But the benefit is because they're pointing down, I highly doubt mice are in there. It's very hard for them to climb up that.
Well, what about the ones on the floor though?
The one, oh yeah, no, the cold air return? Yeah, no, they're in there. There's probably all kinds of junk in there. It'd have to be done no matter what.
What about the windows in this room?
I'll see. Yeah, so now that it's warming up in the attic, we can see this even more. Like these, all these joists are way easier to see. You can see them all.
That's the crack, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, but you're looking for the lines running this way. So this is the joint in the drywall. And these are, yeah, the cracks. So there's a little bit of heat that's being emitted through these cracks. But that is really cool.
What happens if we open the window?
So if I pointed at it, it'll adjust to whatever I'm pointing at. So this is 6 degrees Celsius. I'm up here, this is still 14 degrees Celsius. So if you had a draft, this is what you would see coming through. And it's also likely it would only really detect really substantial drafts. If I got really close here because this isn't super sealed. Here, let's leave a draft.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so we got lots of cold air coming up through here. So, let's see. Oh, yeah, so there it is there. You can see a little bit of blue coming up at the bottom. It's cutting out a reflection. And down here, that's pretty open. Let's just make it crack. So if it's a draft, it'll show up with more blue. Yeah, see, we got that dark blue line down at the bottom here, and then you can see how it's kind of radiating around it. That's your draft. And then you can see how it's kind of creeping up over here. You got that dark blue in that corner. It's creeping up. So that's a very obvious draft. And it looks like a little bit up here. It's colder. That might just be a bad seal.
Yeah.
That could be fixed.
Cool. That is a really cool tool.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really excited about this one. It's one of those things, you know, I'm probably not going to pull it out that often, but when I do, it's going to save me so much time and effort.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I have to do, and I'm not going to do it right now, I have to get up in the attic and I'll probably be using it up there.
All right. Well, that's really cool.
Yeah. And you can see the temperature picking up in here. And of course we left the door open.
Oh.
I can see that through the screen. I wasn't actually looking forward. Yeah, the other cool thing, if we shut out all the lights, it would look pretty much the same. You can, this is actually how night vision works, is infrared.
Yeah.
Yeah. So either way, I'm gonna shut this off.
So we took out this closet that was attached into the laundry room. That was a fun job. We had a friend come from the other side of Michigan to help us. He's a family friend that I've known all my life. So that was really nice of him to come and help. We really appreciate that. So I've been thinking, let me know what you guys think. This door, you know, to the outside, this is the laundry room back here. I'm thinking about walling this off and using this, maybe widening it a little bit, this door as the entrance into the kitchen. And then that way we could do cabinets all along this wall, here and here. I mean, I don't think that's too much difference. It's only, what, 5 feet between the doors? So you just have to walk around, but then you're kind of coming right into, through the laundry room. Gives some more space, I think. You know, when everybody's kind of stopped up at that door to get in here, this is kind of like they have to come through. And I feel like it's just a little bit better. So I haven't talked to Andrew about that yet, but that was kind of just an idea that I had with this room, because I want to make this kitchen more practical, more usable, especially now that we opened all of this area up here. So let me know what you guys think. I don't think that that would be too terribly hard for Andrew to wall this thing off and then make this the door. And I might even just put something up there just to see how that feels. But we'll get to that after we do some cleanup from demo, which I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure I lost footage of when we were doing this area of the ceiling. But that's okay. I don't know. I think we hit the camera with one of the tiles coming down. My son was helping me and he thought that was so much fun. And yeah, so I'm thinking that you probably missed a little bit of that, but you kind of got the gist, I'm sure. And I'm very excited about what's happening, especially in this kitchen. So let's get to it. Oh yay, I was hoping Andrew brought this down here from up there at the other house, because I would like to scrape the rest of the yucky stuff off the floor today if I have time. So they just put wallpaper right over these walls. I guess that'd be too hard. We're gonna have to drywall this whole wall, which I'm fine with because I really wanted that stuff on. Apparently I don't know how to use a ladder or move one. Okay. Not gonna put that ladder back because I don't want Andrew to think that it wasn't touched and then him go up there and have me not put it up right. So it's over there, so he'll have to touch it and make sure it's okay. Hummingbird feeder, but it has no lid. I don't know what to do with it because I don't want to waste it. All natural red color, but there's like gross stuff in there. I think I'm gonna dump it. We'll get some new ones, or we can make it. We made some before and it did really well when we made it. I feel like I can think now. I suppose you must be wondering why I'm bringing you over here. Andrew told me that there was another leak that he found, I think yesterday, by the furnace. And when I was sweeping in this corner here, on this wall, I noticed that the wall is really weird. Like I think that's a shadow, but it's like very loose. I think there's some damage back there. And kind of thinking that I should probably take this paneling off this wall.